Today, we've got some super exciting news about Samsung's upcoming powerhouse, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Samsung has one major goal for 2025 to create the most powerful phone on the market, and judging by the latest leaks, they're on the right track. Not only are they focusing on making it a performance beast, but they're also developing one of the most advanced camera systems we've ever seen on a smartphone. Let's dive into the details. First up, we have some incredible camera upgrades. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is going to retain its 4-camera setup on the back, but with some significant improvements. The main sensor will be a hopping 200 megapixels, similar to the S24 Ultra, but optimized for the S25 Ultra's hardware, thanks to the Snapdragon Agent 4-camera ISP. Then we have a 5x optical zoom lens at 50 megapixels. This is followed by a brand new 3x 50 megapixel optical zoom sensor, and last but not least, a 50 megapixel ultra-wide angle lens. According to the leaks, Samsung is giving the 3x zoom and the ultra-wide angle sensor their biggest upgrades yet. These upgrades were long overdue and are definitely going to take mobile photography to the next level. But cameras aren't the only thing seeing a boost in numbers. Samsung is also bringing back a powerful upgrade from the past that will excite pro users and gamers alike. We'll get to that in just a moment. The powerful upgrade from the past that Samsung is reintroducing is a 16GB RAM variant. But not just any 16 gigabytes RAM, the industry's first LPDDR5 XD RAM, offering blazing speeds of up to 10.7 GePs. This means unparalleled performance for on-device AI, cloud gaming, and more. Coupled with the Snapdragon Agent 4, the S25 Ultra could very well be the most powerful phone on the planet. Another reliable report suggests that the Snapdragon Agent 4 will feature the most powerful GPU ever seen on a smartphone. During tests, the prototype GPU ran Genshin Impact at 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second without breaking a sweat. Currently, this game is capped at 720 on most phones, and many can't even maintain a 60 FPS frame rate. This upgrade is huge for gamers, but with great power comes a higher price. According to the latest rumors, the Snapdragon Agent 4 chip could push the S25 series prices higher than the previous generation. Qualcomm has significantly raised the price of the Agent 4 compared to the Agent 3, leaving Samsung with two choices. Either hike the price for the entire series or more likely use the Exynos 2500 for the S25 and S25 Plus, reserving the Agent 4 exclusively for the S25 Ultra. The Agent 4 is a completely different beast, built from the ground up using Super Orion cores that Qualcomm has previously used in their laptops. This could give the Galaxy S25 Ultra a performance level akin to some of Apple's M-series laptops. Imagine that kind of power in a phone. It sounds absolutely insane. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Not only are we getting these insane performance upgrades, but we also have those incredible camera improvements to look forward to. It's looking pretty spicy for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I can't wait to see how it all comes together. So what are your thoughts on the upcoming Galaxy S25 Ultra? Are you excited about the camera upgrades, the return of the 16GB RAM, or the insane performance promises of the Snapdragon Agent 4? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button. instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to the 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.